Hi my friends, welcome to Forever Yoga. I have an awesome practice for you today called Functional Flow. Don't forget before we start to go and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And even if you have you turned on the notifications? Click on the bell and you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. Also, thumbs up, please like the video, and we're going to play a quick game. You know I love this. Today's session is brought to you by the letter F. Yes, the letter F. Here's what you're going to do. Come up in your mind with your favorite positive F word. Got it? Now go to the comments below and type in your favorite word and then the word forever. I'll start. So for example, I'll go to the comments and I will type in friends forever. Okay? So go for it. Now, get ready for our session. I'm recommending 2 blocks today. Optional, but helpful. And we'll be beginning our session in Virasana, seated hero pose, and I'm going to sit on a pillow, a block and a pillow. So if you'd like to do that, gather up what you need, and I'll meet you back where we will start, like we always do, by getting grounded. Hey, welcome back. Let's begin today's yoga session in a seated Virasana pose, sitting on your heels. If you have a dog, you can see if your dog wants to join in. Ellie, sit. Sit. Good girl. Ellie's in seated dog pose. Stay. And I'm going to do this posture today with a block and a pillow. And that's going to be super comfortable. So choose any seated position that works for you. And we'll begin by getting grounded. Okay, Ellie's going to go get grounded over there, which is fine. Okay, so once you've found your seat, bring your hands into a mudra to help with focus, because today we are focusing on F words. So mudras help with focus, and this mudra I'm going to do, it's called Buddha Mudra. Simply cup your hands, so one hand is in the other, and then rest it either on your lap or kind of just below your navel or your solar plexus, and relax your shoulders. Go within, close your eyes if you're comfortable with that, and simply tune into what you're feeling. Feel the tops of your feet, possibly they're opening, tops of your ankles are getting a little stretch right here. And then perhaps awareness of your breath. Don't have to do anything, just have to be. Taking these first few moments of our session for connecting to our foundation. Perfect. And then you can open your eyes, release your hands, and we will do some movement. Okay, so get your stuff out of the way. I'm going to be using my blocks today. You can use them or not. I'm going to have them at the ready. So if you've got blocks, you can put them at the top of your mat. Let's come to table position, all fours, spreading your fingers wide, and begin the movement of sliding and gliding, taking your body forward and back. I'm calling this yoga session foundational flow because, no, not foundational, functional flow, because I want us to warm up all of the joints from the little ones to the big ones in order to support the movements that we do in our regular everyday life. So it's not about preparing for a yoga peak pose. Nope, it's about getting stronger and increasing range of motion, and especially some of the parts of our bodies we don't often think about. Starting right now with our fingers. So while you're sliding, coming forward and then back. When you lean back this time, you're going to lift all of your fingers up off the floor and pause. Really stretch them. Keep the mounds of your hands pressing down and the fingers actively pulling back. And then come forward, and you can feel the wrist crease, so you put some pressure there. And if your feet are uncomfortable here, you can curl your toes or lift the feet up a little bit to take pressure off your feet while we're focusing now on the fingers. Come back, lift your fingers. Now come forward and lift the palms. If you can do both of these simultaneously, go there. That's challenging, and I find it that I can just lift one and then the other. Good. Feel what you're working here, really building strength in the hands and the fingers. And then back, lift the fingers up. Forward, lift the palms. Back, lift the fingers. Okay, keep that going. Little momentum actually helps to lift the palms together. Good. And now go ahead, sit back, curl your toes. We'll open up the feet by sitting back on the feet, on the toes. If this is really uncomfortable or not doable, you can come up to your knees here. And extend one arm in front and let the other hand pull back on that hand. And then the other hand, pull back. Feel the stretch from the shoulder all the way. Really pull those fingers back towards your face. And release. Come all the way up to tall kneeling and shake, shake, shake. Move your fingers around in all different directions. Yes. Now, come on back down, but this time palms up. So have the fingers point towards each other and try to press the back of your thumbs back into the mat as well. You're looking down at your palms. They're looking up at you. And now mini push-ups with the backs of your hands getting a lot of pressure. Here we go. Forward and up. Down and lift. Breathing in, breathing out. Always. Okay. Let's do about 3 more. Isn't this fun? Putting new loads, new pressures on the fingers and the hands and release. If child's pose is comfortable for you, please stretch your hips back towards your heels. Come up onto tented fingertips and press down on the tops of your fingertips as you let your hips and your butt settle back towards your heels. If you need to have your hips up, that's okay too. And breathe. So really press down on the tops of those fingertips. Active, active, active stretching. Resistance, strengthening, and breathing. Great. And then relax and sit back or come up to tall kneeling for a moment. All right. And now we'll come back to table position. Curl the toes behind you and you'll lift your hips up into a hovering dog for just a few breaths. So this is going to put weight on your upper body and stretch out the lower body. So hovering dog just means a low down dog and then drop. Stretch back and we'll do that again. Lift up, bend and straighten a bit, and down. Stretch back. Last time, hovering dog. Hold it. Walk your feet out a little wider and then hold it. Breathe, bend and straighten. Press into your hands. And then you'll look up to the space between your hands. Walk your feet together towards your hands. And then say hello to your blocks that are here. Hi, blocks. If they're not there, that's fine. You can just have your hands be on the floor or your shins. And then lift up, lengthen your spine. Good. And soften the knees and lower. And bend deeply as you now rise up. Engage the muscles of your legs. Squeeze your butt muscles. Lift your arms all the way up. And relax. Arms beside you. Step out on your mat. Have your feet be fairly wide, feet going out to the sides, and then bend down into a nice deep squat. And we're going to really work on opening hips here and the knees, and a little side to side motion. Now your knees are going to track over whatever direction the feet went, so listen to your body here and decide if that feels comfortable. The only wrong direction is the direction that is creating pain for you. So if you are feeling okay, you're good. If you're feeling like, ooh, not so good, realign and try again. Okay, so we're all different. And functionally, our knees and our feet should be able to move in all different directions. Good. Pause. Hands are inside the thighs. Roll the thighs together. Roll and pull back. Yeah. And sink a little deeper. Now it's going to be a bend and straighten and squat a little deeper. So now really get into those hips, inner thighs. Drop one shoulder forward and turn to look over the opposite shoulder in a twist. Sink and straighten. Don't stay still. Move, keep moving. Use your breath. Come to center and the other direction. Drop the shoulder. Keep pressing the thighs back and look over the opposite shoulder. Breathe. You're still bending and straightening a little bit. Back to center. Tuck the chin. Roll on up until you are standing. Woo! Excellent. Now, from here, align your feet forward, and now softening one knee, perhaps your right, step your left over, bring 2 feet together. Tadasana, easy Tadasana. Great. A little workout for our feet. Looking down at them, you're going to lift all your toes up and spread them, and then look forward. So now you're not looking down, you're realigning your body above your feet, which are now lifting the toes, but the big toe mound, pinky toe mound, and the heels are pressing down. So you feel grounded in that tripod of each foot. Excellent. Now plant the toes back down and lift the heels up. Woo! Breathe, balance, strengthen, focus, balancing toe Tadasana or mountain pose. And come down with a little bit of a bounce. Good. Looking down again at your feet, we're going to do the exercise where we lift the big toes while we press down the little toes and switch it. So looking down, say hi, feet. Good. Little toes press down, big toes lift. Now switch that. Big toes press down, little toes lift. And go ahead and alternate. Keep going back and forth. Little toes, big toes. Little toes, big toes. Great. You may want to do this a lot, every day, and really get your toes and your feet to be responsive to your commands. And then everything above will get happier as well. You can definitely check out my foot exercise video to get some more foot-focused exercises. Good. And feet starts with the letter F, so got to focus on some feet today. Shake everything out a bit, please. Okay, find your way flat on the floor. Are you keeping track of all the F words? If you haven't written your F word down in the comments, you can do that at the end of your session. And it's okay if you have a couple of really good F words. There's a lot of yoga F words for example, flexibility, right? Many of us look to yoga to help us increase our flexibility, or sometimes we think we cannot do yoga because we are not flexible. Well, this is a fallacy. Flexibility is overrated. What we really want, oh, hi, Ellie. Ellie's back. Thank you. What we really want is strength and mobility. And being flexible is good, but it's not necessarily going to keep us pain-free or keep us in a positive functional place. Okay, so what are you doing, Ellie? Hello. Are we going to do some floor work here? Okay, so Ellie. Okay, so all right, Ellie, can you go away? I'm trying to make a video here. Yes, I know. Poor girl. All right, how about you sit over here? All right, sit. Lie down. I'm not sure what's up with Ellie. Maybe she wants to go out. We're going to try to finish this video. Let's go down to our bellies. All right, here it is. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders and your hands in front of you in Sphinx Pose. Can you do Sphinx Pose, Ellie? Yeah, thank you. Rooting down, spread your fingers. What I'd like for you to do is to pull your forearms and your elbows back. Grip your hands and press down on the tops of your feet. Are you getting all that, Ellie? All right, good. And then we're going to do some flexing of our upper body. So tuck your chin round your spine and then look up and forward. Turn to look over one shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Round again. Tuck chin round upper body and forward. And turn to look over the opposite shoulder. Good. Back to center. Last time, tuck chin round upper back and look forward. Excellent. Now come on down into your crocodile pose. Rest your arms in front of you. You can stack your forearms and rest your forehead on top of your forearms. And rock your hips a little bit side to side to release any tension there. And pick up your feet, rotate your ankles a bit, round and around. One direction, then the other. Point and flex, so you can bring awareness into your feet here. And then plant your feet firmly down and maybe even bang them a bit. So putting a little pressure on the tops of your feet here. Bang, bang, bang. Good. And then pause, find stillness, and breathe. Good. Here, we will release the arms and bring them beside us. Chin forward or forehead forward. You'll lift one leg up about 6 inches and hold it and breathe, strengthening the hip by lifting the leg and lower it down. And now the other leg up and engage your glutes, energize your leg, hold it there, hip joint doing that work, and down. And again, other one. First one, lift it up and lower. And the other one, lift it up and lower. And now finally, we will bring the front of the body up and add the legs in your, look who's back, she really wants to play, in your Shavasana or boat pose. So lift up chest, arms, and both legs. Sorry about this, everybody. Ellie, stop. What do you want to do? She wants to play tug of war, clearly. She's brought her rope here. Yes, I'm trying to hold Shavasana. Here it is. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Place your hands by your chest. Curl your toes. And press back. All right, Ellie. What are you up to? Okay. Okay. We play tug of war with the dog. Jeez, she's strong. Okay. Are we ready to finish this session? It looks like I have to play with the dog now. You, however, are going to do just 1 or 2 more stretches and we'll call it a day. Oh, Ellie, what a fiasco this is. Let's come to back to our seated position. Oh, there she goes. Okay, let's extend the legs in front. Shake them out. Woo. Good. Then lift them up. Plant your feet firmly on the floor. Relax your shoulders. Have a straight spine. Good. And then lift yourself up into your balancing upward facing boat pose now. hold here. Good, and prayer hands come together, hold here, and then release. Feet to the floor, arms beside you. Press down in your hands, press down in your feet. Hips lift up into your tabletop pose. Breathe. Good, and then lower. Get yourself comfortable so that you can go onto your back. Lower your lower back, your upper back back to the floor, lower back to the floor. You can do little pelvic tilts here. That would be amazing. And then pause. Pick up your right leg, extend right leg to the ceiling, flex through the right heel, spread your toes. And now we're going to lower and lift that leg. So just from the hip, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Let's do that about, 6, 7 times, up and down. So strengthening the hip joint, that's the key. And move from your hamstring. Let the hamstring do the work here. Yeah. Good. Now, next time it's up, you'll hold it up. Now take it out to the side, halfway to the floor, and then back up again. Halfway to the floor, back up again. A lot of work for your leg. And use your inner thigh muscles to bring them back up. Good. Pause here. Lift your upper body. Hold. And release. Lower shoulders and head down. Plant that foot on the floor and be still. Good. Other leg. Lift it up towards the sky. Good. And now lower and lift. Think about activating the movement from your hamstring. And a lot of energy in the heel and the ball of the foot. Continue. Now hold. Out to the side. Halfway to the floor and back up. Halfway over. Up. Again. And up. Hold. And lift. Good. And release the upper body and the leg, 2 feet to the floor. Pause. Take your right foot up. Rest the side of your ankle at the top of your thigh. Send the knee forward without using your hand. And lift the foot that's on the floor off the floor without using your arms to help. Hold here. Energize, activate everything. Yay! Could hang out here for a little while. Sending the knee forward and the hip up. And then relax. Take the leg that's on your foot and take the bent leg, the upper leg and slide it over. Thighs together, like you're sitting in a chair with your thighs together. Pick both feet up off the floor, reach forward, and then rock a little bit side to side. Good. Then do some circles, lower back circles. Mobility for the sacrum and the hips. Come back to center. Plant both feet on the floor. Take a moment. Now, other side for the figure 4. Hip stretch. Rest your ankle on the top of the thigh. Flex that foot. Isometrically send the knee forward without using your hands. And then pick the foot that's on the floor off the floor and pull in. And then just use that opposing energy with the 2 legs to create a lot of stretch, a lot of tension. Find your breath. I have a feeling the dog is back. This is not good news. Ellie, I'm almost done. Seriously, almost done. Okay, now plant the foot on the floor and cross the legs over. You want to have your cross thighs. Lift your feet up. And now circle. Ellie, go away. Circle around your lower back and reverse. Excellent. And then back to center. Plant both feet on the floor. And I'm going to rock up because the dog's in my face, and I'm going to instruct you. You stay on the floor. Please now find your way into a reclining twist. So you could do a stacked knee, double knee supine twist by dropping both of your knees over to one direction and pause there. Or you could be doing the knee down twist with one knee. So any twist that feels good for you, please do that to one side, hold there, and then you can, after several breaths. Ellie, what are you doing? She's destroying some kind of toy that she had. She's eating rope. Now take your knees up through center and drop them to the opposite direction. I know, Ellie. I know. It's playtime for dogs. No, it's Shavasana time for humans. Don't dogs want to take a nap? Yes, the dogs want to take a nap too. Okay, you're twisting the other direction. And then please find your way to your final relaxation position. So we like to end every yoga session with final relaxation, Shavasana. And we do this in order to have the opportunity to integrate the work we've done. And so don't skip it. Please lie on your back. Make sure you're comfortable. Get your dog, maybe. Gonna sit down, Ellie. Get a blanket or a sweatshirt, socks, and make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes. Okay, Ellie, are we going to talk everybody through final relaxation? So once you have found yourself in a very comfortable reclining position, tune into your breath and just be still. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. And now, begin your process of coming back. Time to finish and find movement by slowly stretching, moving, rotating your joints, little ones and then the bigger ones, right? Connect back into your body parts. And if you'd like to end the video by joining Ellie and I She's gonna stay lying down now, I guess, but I'm seated, so you can find your way up. Kaylee, namaste. All right, lie down. Quiet. All right. Once you've found your seat, take a moment to settle into your seat, regroup for your day with your breath. Meditate on your favorite F word. I'm not going to prompt you. You have to have your own words. And then please rub your hands together. Yay, Ellie, rub your hands together. And draw prayer hands to your heart center. Smile into your heart. And send a prayer for peace, healing, and love forever. Namaste. Thanks for joining me. Sorry about the Ellie interruptions. And as asked earlier, don't forget to thumbs up, like the video if you liked it. Go to the comments below and just remember what to do. You'll pick your favorite or some fun F word that you can come up with. Just type whatever that word is and then the word forever. And that way I know you're with me and having fun. See you next time at Forever Yoga with Susanna and Ellie.